lot of model. Check for me. Don't check for me unless you got checks for me. I kept a stick like a hobo, no checking me. Way back when D-Lo had the spot in Church Street. So many they get a vasectomy.
What is up, guys? It's Upcome Sports here with 6 teams that I think failed the 2019 NBA draft. This is my opinion. If you guys disagree or you agree, leave a comment, but nobody can really predict the future of these guys. If you're new, make sure you hit the subscribe button with notifications on so you don't miss a video. First team on this list, and at this point I think this team is just trying to lose every season because they make the worst decisions I have ever seen from any sports team in the world. And that might be an exaggeration, but they traded the 6th overall pick for Dario Saric and the 11th. Then they took Cameron Johnson out of UNC. Now don't get me wrong, Cameron Johnson is a great player, great shooter, has the potential to be an amazing shooter one day. Then they took Ty Jerome. Is Ty Jerome really the answer for you at point guard? I have no words for the Suns, I'm sorry Suns fans. Okay, on this list, the Oklahoma City Thunder, and you might say, how can they mess up the draft if they were in the late 20s or in the 20s? They took Darius Bazley, who is a project player, at number 23. Why would you take a project player who is not going to be even a rotation player for you next season when you're trying to win now with Russell Westbrook and Paul George? You should have taken a shooter. I don't care. Take anyone, someone who can play defense, someone who's going to be in your rotation next season. Darius Bazley is not going to be that. He's going to take like 4 or 5 years to even crack the rotation. Next up, we've got the Sacramento Kings, and they didn't have any first-round picks, but what they passed up on makes them belong on this list. They could have taken Bol Bol so many times at pick 40, I don't care. They need a center. With this guy's potential of Bol Bol, you could have your big 3 of Marvin Bagley, De'Aaron Fox, actually a big 4 with Buddy Hield. Bol Bol could be the next Kristaps Porzingis. If he's not, then oh well, it was a second round pick. But I think this was a huge mistake by the Sacramento Kings. But I mean, they're not new to this. They've been screwing up the draft for many seasons, so we'll see what Bol Bol does. But next up, we've got a team that is usually on this list after draft night every season, the Orlando Magic. And I have no clue why they took Chuma Okeke, number 16, coming off of an ACL tear. Yes, he was projected a lottery pick. That was before his ACL injury. Plus, he plays power forward. What your 2 youngest and best players play, Aaron Gordon and Jonathan Isaac, both play power forward. I mean, you can move one to the 3. They're not going to be that great. But why would you add another power forward who's coming off of an ACL injury? I'm sorry, Magic fans. Now, the Charlotte Hornets, I'm going to give a D+ because they're not that bad. Their selection wasn't that bad, but PJ Washington, I really like him as a player. I think he's going to be really good, but he doesn't have that great of a potential. He's more of a ready-now guy with not that high of a ceiling, which the Hornets need star power. Kemba Walker's probably going to leave in free agency. If he doesn't, then I think this is a solid pick. But they also took Cody Martin, who doesn't have that much potential either. Jaden McDaniels, I just don't know what this team's direction is going forward. Like, they're just all over the place. They don't really have no clear-cut path. Next up, we've got a team who is also been pretty bad in the past seasons at drafting, the Miami Heat. C- because, I mean, Tyler Hero at 13 is not that much of a reach. It is a reach. He probably would have fallen to the 20s. So they could have traded down, got some more assets, maybe salary dumped someone. But they also got KZ Okpala, which kind of offsets that. So kind of a C- is about average. But still, they did take a reach here. And also, what puts them on this list for sure, they traded away Bol Bol to the Nuggets for a second-round pick. Like, just keep Bol Bol. He could end up being a star. That is going to do it for this video. Make sure you drop a like, leave your comments about the draft, road to 500.